Swagittarius, Sagittarius, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Swagittarius, I'm going to be doing your reading from June 15 to the 21st. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. So dear Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. So Sasiana, Sagittarius, welcome honey buns. I want to say thank you very much for being here and thank you for always supporting your fellow fire sign. Some sassy shit out here. So the competition to get a free reading, meaning I will pull a card for you in one of the upcoming videos and see what messages are coming through, is also going to be effective for the month of June. So when I see you hitting that like button, when I see you commenting and hyping, it increases chances of you being chosen. Positive, good stuff. You're always great. So I'm in my cowboy era right now, okay, cowboy Carter era, but also I'm feeling myself, and it's just a very peaceful day today. You know what I mean? Like just kind of like serving and slaying and like really feeling good. So really happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening here. Swagittarius. Honestly, did you see that UFO showing up in your reading? That has really like made me think like the unidentified flying object that showed up in your reading when I was in Boulder, Colorado, outside. Remember that reading? And then 2 days later, we see on the news, I don't watch the news, but TikTok, where it showed that there was a meteorite that hit like Ohio or something. It's weird stuff, Sagittarius. Something is happening. I was in your reading, 2 of them. Get what I'm saying? So let's see what's happening for you, Sasiana. I'm so chill today. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to bounce off the walls all the time. Like, oh, you're manifesting something. So Sagittarius, ooh, your challenge is the strength. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot followed by the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So Sagittarius, your challenge here has a lot to do with the situation, which is requiring you to maybe utilize something, like utilize some sort of knowledge here, the strength. You could be dealing with the Leo, you could be dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. I see here that with the strength, Sagittarius, there is something here within a connection, okay, that you feel like there is a lot of struggle going on. The strength here, it's a very powerful card. It's the card of a Leo also. So there is something here about you and this person struggling to come together. There is a decision that's being made. You could be having certain dreams or certain synchronicities showing up, and there is a decision that you are making, okay? You could even have 2 people in your energies or 2 individuals, and you got to make a decision about either one of them. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, there was a brand new beginning here that you embarked onto with this person. I'm also seeing here, Sagittarius, that in the past, this brand new beginning was not like that fast. It really took off at a certain pace, and then someone started kind of pulling back. Someone here was not fully coming at the same speed as you are. The reason why I'm saying that is because you were the Knight of Wands in the past, and there is a Knight of Pentacles. These are 2 different moving energies. The Knight of Wands is fire sign, passion. La passion, la chocolate croissant, is giving fiery energy, is giving mega home, mega house, is giving mega power. But the Knight of Pentacles, the person you were dealing with, was kind of slow. So we're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. Swagittarius, in the present moment, you have the Judgment, you have the 6 of Pentacles and the Moon. There is a lot of, you feel like there is something that's being hidden from you, or there is a decision here that you are trying to make. There might be 2 people in your energies that you are trying to really make sense of. Who do you move forward to? What do you do? You know, in this case, so you could be having very important dreams, okay, especially after the full moon in your sign at the end of May. So your dreams are telling you something. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information for you, and we're going to identify what those dreams mean. In the near future, you have the Knight of Swords, the Magician, Nine of Cups. In the future, something really big is being manifested in your life. Someone is either headed towards your way, and this is gonna bring a lot of happiness and fulfillment for you. And apparently, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot, which is about moving forward. The Knight of Cups, moving forward with confidence because you have love coming towards your way. Someone who has a lot of love to offer you. It's looking good. So we're gonna find out about this. And Sagittarius, as a courtesy notice on this channel, we always go ahead and we hit the like button. So thank you very much for your support. And please be careful, I don't post readings on TikTok. I only exist on Instagram, Renaissance_Tarot_official with the blue verified tag, and on YouTube and in your hearts. Okay, so thank you for giving back, and let's get into your reading and clarify your challenge. I'm really excited for this summer, honestly, because I have quite a few travels coming up. I got places to go, people to see, things to do. I'm really excited for some sort of, like, there's a big thing that's coming up. I'm really excited, but I'm going to keep it a secret for now. I'm really excited about it. You'll know about this. I'll definitely make sure to let you know first, okay? So Sagittarius, honey buns. I told you my brother is a Sagittarius. I've had a couple of Sagittariuses in my life, sizzling. There's also another Sagittarius that I know from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm saying. Anyways, let's talk about this right now. Let's see what's going on. So the strength. The strength is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, the Magician. You are manifesting love for you. You definitely have set an intention to manifest this person into your life. Maybe you're manifesting them back. So the challenge here, dear Sagittarius, has a lot to do with, first of all, some of you either met this person where you were working or you worked with this person before. There is a conflict here, conflict of interest, different cultures, different backgrounds, different mindset. So as a Sagittarius, you tend to attract people from different places, very different. This has a lot to do with conflict resolution. I think you know what you want out of this relationship. You will know, you are also protecting your finances. You're protecting your money, first of all. Let me just say that. Nine of Pentacles, you're protecting your money, your finances, you're looking good. And I've seen this happening for you, which is great. You're working more towards actually like increasing your money. Now, I feel like that for many of you, there is a conflict here that has happened and there has not been a solution to it yet. The strength here being your challenge is you're still being patient and you have the resilience to work something out with this person because you do want them. But you actually, there's a shift in your energy, and the shift is you're choosing yourself. You are not doing this from a place of stressed out. You're not doing this from a place of worrying. You're finally choosing yourself, and you're open for a conflict resolution here with this person. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles for you in the recent past. This person, I think they moved very slowly towards your way. Very slowly. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit here, the Two of Swords, and the Chariot. See what I'm saying? In the recent past, this person might have been very much on and off out of your life. There is a hot and cold energy. I feel like that a lot of you were dealing with the person who took their time, who took it forever. Could have been a Virgo, Cancer. This person did love you. And I think that you knew you met your match here with the King of Wands. But again, I think one of the things that really bothered you, dear Sagittarius, is that this person was not being consistent when it came to their approach to you, when it came to their decision. There is something also that was blocking this relationship or this person from fully coming towards your way. These blindfolds are meaning also that someone's consciousness was not at a level for them to, spiritually speaking, also to understand the depth of this relationship and this connection. You can meet your person and they might be spiritually at a different place. You might be spiritually at a different place. So it takes two to do the tango. It takes two to really come into place and work something out. So that's why I feel like in the past, you still give this person a chance. You try to work it out and you move towards this different direction because they were taking it forever. Sagittarius, I'm bored. I'm gonna get out there. So I'm saying, my Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Walking abundance. So I'm saying, and I'm a Leo, July 28, Leo, honey. So The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. There you are, Sagittarius. Temperance. I love when the Temperance shows up in tarot because this is the card of a Sagittarius. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, some of you are dealing with. Maybe another Sagittarius. I've never actually met a Sagittarius that is with another Sagittarius. I think that would be really cool. It would be also crazy. Really. So I feel like that in the past there was a conflict. Sagittarius, look at you. You are someone who is like even though you know what your characteristic is, Sagittarius, even you may see that people in general have two completely different perspectives. You have a way of weaving that into something like that can bring union within people. So even though this person was not cooperating, or they had a different opinion about commitment, they have a different opinion about something, you still were willing to work it out. You still were willing to actually blend it in and mix it together and try to make peace is what you wanted. And I think that there was this aggression here. This person could have been passive aggressive or acted very aggressively or unexpectedly towards your way. So let's clarify the Knight of Wands for you in the recent past. You headed towards a specific direction. Some of you were also dealing with maybe an Aries. So the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. A lot of you, like I said, moved towards self-love. You moved towards also exploring the depth of life, like the meaning of life. There is something about you learning something. You started maybe taking a course. Maybe you started working and learning more about financial management. You started looking into buying a house, investment, just there is something about you in the past that even though this situation caused a lot of chaos, your focus shifted more towards, okay, how can I make my life better? How can I make more money? Transmutation, sprinkle, sprinkle. How can I focus on the well-being of my life? You became a teacher of some sort. You started, also sharpening your intuition even more with the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. So you started with just really falling in love with life back again. And this is a really great energy that I'm seeing for you. I'm not saying things have been easy, but I do see here you taking steps towards improving your life. And that's a great thing to do, especially for a fire sign. Okay, because we can be all over the place sometimes and not focus. But when you utilize that fire within you, Sagittarius, and you direct it towards the right direction, you will be extremely abundant and really successful. As fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, we need to make sure that we're not letting someone or something to come into our life to put that fire out. You get what I'm saying? Because we attract a lot of people as a fire sign. A lot of people want the fire, want the passion, want that, but not many people can actually handle the truthfulness, being blunt, being straightforward. Not many people can handle all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're very passionate, and we love very fiercely, and we love very passionately. So you have learned how to redirect that energy, and let me just tell you something, Sag, hold on. If you feel like that people call you that you have anger issues, good for you, good for them, okay? Because, anger is one of the most powerful energies and forces out there. And if you know how to utilize that anger and turn it into money, and if you know how to alchemize it, like I do, you're going to be really successful. Why do you think over the past 14 months I am where I am today? Hold on, Sagittarius. We're going to have a one-on-one talk. I'm your best friend. We're going to have a talk. I'm going to get into your reading. It's because I'm teaching you some secrets here. It's because, I learned how to alchemize energy. Did you know that people who actually were ugly and hated themselves try to come against me onto my channel in the beginning stages of like when I was 10K subscribers, creating fake accounts, trying to tell me, oh, quit doing this, who do you think you are, whatever, bitch. You're trying to come against me, look what I have built. Look what I have built. I earned this throne. Henry and Michael are here, you know what I'm saying? And it's been over 14 months. And to YouTube and tarot, this is not the only thing that as I can do as a fire sign, as a Leo. I can do whatever I want, and you can do whatever you want. This is an inspiration for you. Stop letting other people's perceptions, projections, insecurities tell you otherwise, okay? Stop letting other people tell you what you can or what you can't do. You be the only one that decides what you can do. And it's always a can, and it's always a yes, and you're always a yes. So what I'm saying is, you know, you're learning how to alchemize. And if you have had anger issues, if you have had energy, that's an energy, that's extra bonus energy here. Do some breath work, do some nervous system regulation, and think of that anger or that, if you're upset, if you're frightened, think of it as money. Think of it as cash. And think about, what can I create? What can I create to create a mega home, mega house, mega business? Because ain't nobody got time for that, to be sitting out here and trying to, this is a pep talk. So if you're gonna be asking, can you get to the reading? No. Okay, Kevin knows, no. Right, Kevin? I do what I want, this is my channel. If I wanna have a pep talk with a specific sign, I'll do it, okay? As a matter of fact, I could be spending this time doing personal readings and making a lot of money, okay? Which I can and I am going to, and I've done it before. But I'm giving you this pep talk because I want you to be successful, okay? So make sure that, you know, you're redirecting the energy towards the right direction. So in the present moment, the judgment here, there is an important decision that you are making. Imagine we are like, this is like, I'm a coach here, not a coach, your manifestation, whatever. I don't believe in that bullshit. The coaches and shit, okay? You be your own coach, like a football team, like a soccer player, like a rugby. So I'm saying, and there is a coach, like the coach is talking to the players. Okay, so judgment is clarified by the Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So apparently you have been holding on to this person here that has been holding something back from you, emotionally unavailable, Three of Swords. You know, you're making a decision here that you can manifest whatever you want. You have the Magician in the future, but you know, what kind of a painful situation are you still holding on to? A painful memory. Someone here put you through a lot, like a lot, and you're making a decision here to disconnect from the situation. Six of Swords. You're making a decision here to move away from something that's really been bothering you. For someone here that breadcrumbed you also. Like I said, you have the free will to make that decision. Because the Three of Swords, someone here hurt you at a very deep level, and you are finally realizing that that pain is not worth holding on to. You got to move forward. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Judgment again. You might have two individuals in your energy. There is a choice that you are wanting to make. Okay, the Lovers also means the choice. And it's the card of Gemini. So many of you, dear Sagittarius, I see here you being at a place in your life where you are like, you know what? I think I'm gonna say yes to a new opportunity, to a new person into my life. You have the Moon here. So the Moon here also shows, you know, there is something here that's been bothering you, a situation that's been worrying you, and it's clarified by the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. There is someone here that possibly is going to intrigue your interest, intrigue your love. And I feel like that you have an important person coming into your life. And I told the same thing to Aries as well. That is going to be financially very well set, okay, stable. Now, some of you could choose to forgive the person from the past. That's another story here. But I am getting here this new, fresh energy. Someone here actually really wanting to come towards your way and make it work. Some of you may choose to resolve this conflict with this person from the past, but you're loving yourself too much now to actually go back to somebody who fumbled you big time. So the Knight of Swords in the near future, you seem to be, and you know, the Moon here is also, you're gonna see signs and synchronicities, by the way, in your dream. There is a lot of confirmations that are coming to you about this person in your dream state, in your dream world, and you're making a decision here to move forward towards a person and a connection that you feel more so with the spiritual connection. We have multiple soulmates. We do have one twin flame, but we have multiple soulmates that we can connect to. And you might be just really releasing a karmic from your past. That's a different story. So Knight of Swords here and the Magician. You're manifesting. This is coming into your life quite unexpectedly, but it's coming. And it's clarified by the Four of Cups, the Star, Nine of Wands, and the Devil. So the reason why you might be, and you know, this is also another thing that I'm getting. You're attracting two energies showing up in your life. One of them is really the one that you feel that you are very connected to. The other one is somebody from the past that was involved with a third-party situation. Could have been an Aquarius that you were dealing with. And this person seems to have acted very much avoidant. There's an avoidant habit of this person here. Two of Pentacles, the Devil. This person has played with your emotions from the past. And a lot of you may not notice, you may not really just even pay attention, but it's like this person is around you. They could be watching you, they could be stalking you, they could be reaching out, wanting to see, let's try this again, let's try to work it out. But you're in the middle of manifesting something else. You have already, maybe someone caught your attention here. So you have an important decision here to make, whether you want to go back to the older person, to the other person from the past, or to actually get involved with this new individual, Sagittarius. Do you catch my drift? Do you catch my drift? Magician is clarified by the moon. Okay, like I said, the moon is important. You have seen this person is coming towards you from afar, and Seven of Swords and the Sun. So when the Sun shows up here, this means that you're choosing to be with somebody who is actually gonna make you happy. The reason why you're distancing yourself from the past person is because this person was not honest with you. There has been a lot of trust issues with the Seven of Swords. Someone here didn't keep their word, and you're finally seeing that this person that you are manifesting, the new one into your life, is someone that actually, they have been waiting to meet you as well. They have been looking for somebody like you. This person could come from afar, they could travel, this could come from a different international place, like international. There is a diversity energy that I'm getting here, okay? Different cultures and backgrounds. You are manifesting that new person into your life. The other person, there has been a lot of trust issues. And listen, this is for you. You're gonna make this decision here for you, but you have a lot of happiness coming for you, a lot of self-fulfillment. Like, this is about you choosing yourself, Sagittarius. And if you say yes to you, and if you say, you know what, I'm open to this new person, you're gonna be a lot happier than being entangled into this energy of, you know, should I go back to this person? Should I not? What should I do? So the Nine of Cups here is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Emperor here, and the Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the King of Wands. It's an emotionally available person. It's someone who has emotional intelligence. And, you know, whoever you are meeting with, even though this new person here, it might bring up some challenges, it happens everywhere, but there is an opportunity here to work something out with this person. Could be a sugar daddy, I don't know. Could be someone that's maybe older, but there is an opportunity here to work this relationship out, to commit to one another, and to cooperate. There is an energy here of working something out together. And you don't know until you try. You don't know until you actually say yes to this person, because, you know, there is maybe only 10-15% of you that may still try to work out with something with this past person, but they better come correct. They better come correct. So, like I said, you're moving towards commitment. 22 on the clock. So 222 can be very significant, because about your past person, the past person here that you're dealing with, you are not 100% sure. You already have given them a chance here. They either ghosted you or they disappeared, and they could be in the vicinity, in the same area as you. But again, you are not 100% sure to trust them again, okay? So let's talk, and if it's only for sexual or physical reasons, then that's something that is a personal choice. I don't have any rights to talk about that. People do what they want to do. Your advice here is the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So a lot of you have gone through already multiple times, multiple rounds of this painful separation. And Sagittarius, the important decision here that you're going to need to make here has a lot to do with the fact that you have done too much healing within yourself, and you have been in isolation for quite a long time. When someone new comes in and they try to really intrigue your interest, and you feel like that there is a very strong connection that you may want to move forward to, then this is going to require you to cut the BS out of your life, to cut what no longer serves you, and move forward towards a new direction. Because this person that's coming into your life, this is someone that's gonna give you a peace of mind. Your nervous system is gonna feel a lot peaceful around this person than the other person. And you eventually you're gonna make a choice here to cut something out. Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to also talk to me into the comments. I love you, Sasiana, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.